Have you ever wondered why sometimes you know exactly what you need to do, as clearly as your own name, but you just can't bring yourself to take action? Why is it so hard to get off that couch, to start that task? What if I told you that the secret to escaping laziness, procrastination, and regret comes from the exact opposite place you might think? Today, I'm going to reveal that life-changing secret, what true discipline really is. Let me summarize it in 5 seconds. I used to be lazy, selfish, and full of terrible habits. Now, I'm here. But how? What was the secret ingredient? Discipline, but not the way you know it. In this video, I will explain how I transformed that toxic, I have to feeling into a power that can launch you forward. But a quick note, these methods will be 10 times more effective if you drink enough water, eat right, and get some movement in. Let's not skip those cliches. If you're ready, let's change your brain's understanding of discipline forever. Rule 1. Recode discipline in your brain. It's not punishment, it's self-love. The legendary actor Will Smith has a great quote. He says, "Discipline is self-love." I didn't get it at first, but when you think about it, you want to eat that pizza you love so much. A voice inside you says, "Dude, I know you want that pizza, and it will taste incredible. But I love you so much that I won't allow you to experience the regret you'll feel afterward." That's it. True self-discipline is self-love. I'll be honest, whenever I tried to force myself to stop things using sheer willpower, I always failed. That feeling of emptiness, guilt, and shame. Has this happened to you? Write it in the comments, and you'll see you're not alone. But the moment I said, "I love myself, so I will treat my body like a temple," everything became easier and more permanent. And the best part, it's a spiral. Self-love leads to discipline, and being disciplined brings about self-respect. People act like the person they believe they are. Michael Jordan believed he was a winner, so every time he lost, he worked twice as hard to win. Because that was his identity. Now stop and visualize. Who is the disciplined you? How do they wake up in the morning? What do they eat? What do they wear? Who do they spend time with? What do they say no to? And what do they say yes to? Paint a clear picture of this person in your mind, because becoming that person is just a matter of a moment. The second you accept that you are that person, your brain begins to behave accordingly. Have you ever visited an old place and felt a strange mix of nostalgia and shame? That's because that place is a tangible reminder of your old self. Your brain constantly collects cues from its surroundings. We will use this to our advantage. If you want to be a disciplined athlete, how should your environment look? Your yoga mat is out. Your weights are in a corner. Your gym bag is ready by the door. Equip your environment with concrete things that remind you of your future self. Does your home smell like the old you or the person you want to become? You answer that. Now we're moving to an advanced level. We're going to use a trick of our brain against itself. There is a scientific fact. The fear of losing motivates us more than the desire to gain. We prefer not to lose $100 over gaining $100. So how do we use this? We must feel that we are losing something when we are not disciplined. The craziest example. There's a website where you make an agreement. If I don't go to the gym this week, donate this much of my money to a political party I hate. Just to avoid losing that money and preventing it from going to a place you despise, you get up and do your workout. I also have an editor whom I pay in advance. He gets paid even if I don't shoot the video. Just so I don't lose that money, I show up in front of that camera every week. The hardest part about cycling is turning that first pedal, right? The rest just flows. Starting is like that. Here are my 2 tactics. Starter systems. I need to write, but I'm not in the mood. What do? For 5 minutes, I just ramble and complain about a topic I completely hate. Then before I know it, my fingers are warmed up, and I've started writing the actual topic. My brother couldn't wake up in the morning. He set up a barcode alarm. The alarm only turns off when he scans the barcode of the coffee canister in the kitchen. He's forced to get up and go to the kitchen, and since he's there, he makes a coffee and is already awake. Eliminate friction. Remove the unnecessary steps between you and your goal. Going to work out? Get your clothes ready the night before. Going to draw? Keep your pen and notebook open on the table. Going to steal the Mona Lisa? Have your gloves and hook right by the door, not in the pantry. Eliminate those steps so you have no excuses. This journey is a marathon, not a 100-meter sprint. If you burn out, everything stops. For me, completely resting on weekends worked. Your system might be different. Maybe you need to spend more time with your family, or maybe you need to pick up a hobby. For a month, ask yourself every day, what gave me energy today? At the end of the month, incorporate those energizing things more into your life. Remember, resting is also a part of discipline. Put all the techniques, all the tricks aside. Sometimes, the only way is just to do it. So, how do we strengthen this just do it muscle? Through discomfort training. By choosing the uncomfortable option instead of the comfortable one in the micro moments of your life. Are you bored while waiting in line? Don't take out your phone, just wait. This is training. Take a cold shower. This is training. Is there a task that will take less than 2 minutes? Do it immediately, don't postpone it. This is training. Remember, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. The willpower you show in these small moments of discomfort will come back to you as discipline in the big moments of your life. This journey never ends. We are all climbing a mountain without a summit. But with the right mindset, this climb turns into the most enjoyable adventure of your life. My dear friend, if you have made it this far, you are now part of our family. I love you, take care of yourself, and let's meet in the comments.